Hey guys, this is my best solves video from Lexington summer 2016. Now this was a 2-day competition, so that's why this video is so long, and I apologize for that. But anyway, let's just get into how I did during this competition. So overall, it really fluctuated for me in terms of results how I did over the 2 days. To start the first day, things went pretty badly actually, and it was disappointing to start out. However, in the end, I did very well in the events that I care about the most, which made this competition very enjoyable for me in the end. 2x2 was just a fail, which yet again leads to my frustration with the event. 3x3 was actually pretty good. I got a sub 17 average, which landed me very easily into round 2, in which I kind of failed a little bit because I got accounting 21, which would have been accounting 14 if I hadn't messed up on the last solve, so that's rather unfortunate. But, you know, I'm not that big into 3x3, so that's okay. And for 4x4, I did very, very well. There was one scramble where the white center was already solved, and there was like 2 moves to solve the yellow center, and that's the solve in this video, and I got a 57 on that solve, which I believe is my second best solve ever. For 5x5, it was kind of mediocre, to be honest. I did get a sub 2 average in round 2, but, you know, I easily could have done better if I was just on that day for 5x5. But that's not really too bad. Then for 6x6, I did get a pretty solid mean. It was like a 417 mean, I think, which is actually really good for me. But in my 3 solves, one of them had 2 pops, which was the first solve, and the third solve had 4 pops. So you can tell that I pretty much need a new 6x6 now. Then for 7x7, it was awesome actually. I managed to make finals, however I got a DNF mean for finals, unfortunately, because I reset the timer on one of the solves. But honestly, the fact that I made finals is amazing to me, considering just like 3 months ago I averaged like 9 minutes on 7x7, and now I am able to get mid-5 means of 3 on 7x7. So that's pretty amazing for me. Then for one-handed, round 1 was pretty average, but then round 2 really stood out for my results. I got a 31 average when I average around 35, so, you know, that was very, very good for me. And pure minx, I didn't get any amazing singles, however, my averages were all consistent and solid. I broke my best average twice, actually, so that was pretty great. And for blindfolded, I finally broke my PB from the New Hampshire Open. I got a 238, which was also quite good for me, and it landed me 3rd place actually for the event, which I was very happy about. And finally for Scube, round 1 was a fail. However, I got a 2 single, which as of the time this video is being recorded places me at 121st in the world, which is phenomenal for me. I never really thought that would happen ever, but it did, and I'm very happy about that. And in rounds 2 and 3, I was able to get sub 7 averages, which landed me in the top 10 for both of those rounds. So I was just overall very pleased with how I did in that event as well. Overall, this competition definitely varied in terms of my results, how happy I was for each event, but it was definitely my favorite competition by far. I did manage to do well in the events I care most about, which are pure minx, Scube, and 3 blind. So it made me very happy, and I had a lot of fun at this competition. And so yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. This is just my best solves, and I know that the order is kind of weird, but this just seemed most logical to me, but you can tell that they're not in order whatsoever, my best solves, so yeah, but that doesn't really matter. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on my next video.